Fluffy the Destroyer, and welcome to my channel. Looks like there's a news that went under my radar, because I really wasn't aware of this. I was a bit too busy this week. Well, the past 2 weeks. A lot of things happened in my life, and it's still there. But in any case, something happened which really sparked my attention. Here it is. Oh, well, Target pulls GTA5 from shelves after a sex workers campaign to shut down Grand Theft Auto 5 due to its sexual violence. Yeah, I gotta tell first, man. Like, sometimes humans on this planet Earth are so fucking dumb. Oh, I'm so sad by this. Alright, there's a woman named Nicole, and she changed her name, of course, and with good reasons. I'm not going to insult her. I'm not going to threaten her or something. It's really not useful. It's not going to give a good message in any case, and frankly, I don't want to do that. But I'm going to say this, like, directly to you, Nicole, if I would say, like, in some way, a way to reach you. You're fucking dumb, and I fucking hate you. Here's the why. Here's the reason why. I'm gonna go over this, and let's start by the story here. She started to do a petition on Change.org to remove GTA5 from store shelves because, well, I told it. It's in the article, which I will link. And the thing is, she was she says she was a prostitute, like a sex worker, but who knows, maybe porn star, prostitute, I don't know, it doesn't tell. I tried to know, but it doesn't tell. In other words, let's be honest here, she made bad choices. From the way she tells her story, she made a lot of bad choices. She was abused. She was probably physically or mentally abused. Well, right now, and it took her like 10 years to recover. Is she still recovering? Probably, because she tells that she has like flashbacks and nightmares and anxiety and everything. Well, that's what she has right now. So she made some bad choices which affect her permanently. So until the end of her life, she's going to be having problems with this. Frankly, she didn't make a lot of good choices in her life. That's her problem. Well, I would say to you, Nicole, that is your problem, not anyone else, not everyone else. That's the thing about the whole Change.org petition. It doesn't make any sense. It's only for her own gain, and whatever she stands for, which is right. I mean, violence against women should not exist. I know that, but here's the thing: it's violence against anyone, not against women. We're at a point right now that, well, it's probably my naive side getting out, but we should all work together, for fuck's sake. Women, men from any country, we should all work all together. We shouldn't be in war, but no, we're fucking stupid. We should be in war. We should rape people like men. People in Africa are being raped daily. Like, really, this is like a normal thing for them, for God's sake. And even from her own, I would say there's an article on dailylife.com from the petition that says there's a man named Julien Blanc, which I totally agree with her, and I would say like the VAW group, that this man is like, he's despicable. He does seminars on picking up women by choking them and telling them to shush. What the fuck is wrong with them? Totally agree with that with her. But for the rest, for GTA 5 taking out of the stores, no. This is really not good. Here's the thing. That person, Nicole, only looked for her gain. She looked at this as at a very small scale. But what she did, I think she sparked something really big here. She showed the world, and I would say, she gave a message that any person, like, good or bad intentions, you could do everything you want, which is, I would say, somewhat good in the sense, like, if you go to Target and say, hey, don't do that, which you know it's wrong, and, like, when you look at a society, it could be wrong, but sometimes It's not good. It's really not good. So, with this here, like the, like I said, it's only for your own gain. Like nothing from this can be good for the future. Like for the future, this is pure censorship of all things. It's. I'm sorry if this might be exaggerating, but that's how I look at it. This is like a terrorist attack. It's the same thing. I may exaggerate with words here, but it's using fear. Target and Kmart is about to die in any case, so who gives a fuck about them? Target, and this is really, I'm going to go on this later, but this is really surprising, but they accepted it. And I'm surprised that they took it really easily. They saw the petition, they saw the concerns, and they took it off the shelves. And the petition was made from a couple of sex workers. Wow. What the hell? Like, for example, I would be rather concerned about other things. Like, for example, in Australia, prostitution is legal. The age of consent for sex is 16-year-old. So if you're 16, you can have sex with anyone. I'd rather be concerned about this when you get out with this, like violence against women. Let's be honest here. Prostitution, it's not safe. If any woman or person out there thinks it's safe, you're not going to get abused, I'm sorry, but you're full of shit. Or you're just really, really dumb or naive. You work as a prostitute, chances are there's a small chance that you're going to die. There's a big chance that you're going to get beaten, and the guy will have really big fun out of it. That's how it is. Men can be ugly with sex sometimes, women as well. It's really weird subject, but yeah, it can be like that. Other examples, Game of Thrones, it's available in Australia. Like Foxtel, it's going to be available, like Season 4 will be available soon or so. And other seasons as well. Game of Thrones features incest, it features sex, it features prostitution, brothel. You get everything from that show. Did they bitch about it? Does anyone bitch about it? Probably, but not enough. Like shows from HBO, shows from AMC, from TNT, like these networks, they push the boundaries of a lot of mature subjects. Do people bitch about it? No. Or not enough. 50 Shades of Grey, if anyone doesn't know, it's like an erotic, it's like porn on a book, but for women. It's BDSM, it's a woman being submitted, it's about submission, it's about sex. The people bitch about it. Some stores, like libraries, have taken off. They did take it off because it was like, it was too sexual, but come on, man. This doesn't make sense at all. Like, these things, like even Walking Dead, you don't see it visually, but in one of the last episodes, there's a group when they went to, I can't really remember the place. It's, can't remember it. It's, anyways, the whole group goes to that specific place. I think it's the terminal. Yeah, the terminal. They go there, and after the end, yeah, spoiler alert, so if you don't want to just skip a couple of seconds or moments, whatever, you're warned. I'm going to give the show's ending here. And that group was, they had women in there. They got raped. There's a group that got in the terminal at first, like the origin of the terminal. They got in there. They took everyone by surprise. They almost killed everyone. And everyone that was a woman, that they got kidnapped, they got raped. Daily. Just for fun. It's very clear from a story perspective. Very, very clear. Did someone bitched about it? No. Probably because it's not visual, I believe, I guess. I'd rather be concerned about that than like a GTA5 game from Rockstar. Let's be honest here, that company is big. Like, the attention from the public, they get it. It's really big. Target is one of the biggest stores on fucking Earth, if not the biggest. You got, oh man, you got Kmart, you got, well, no, not Kmart, you got Target, You got Walmart, those big stores. When anyone has a concern, they go see them, like, immediately. You shouldn't sell this. Let's go see Target. What? Okay, whatever. Like, for example, on another aspect, on Grand Theft Auto, like, prostitution is available since GTA 3 of all things. I don't know if it was available in GTA 1 or 2, because it used, like, a top-down view, and frankly, I didn't play a lot of it. It was fun and all, and I did play multiplayer, but I know that in GTA 3 you can, like, you go in a car or steal a car. Well, no, actually you open the door, kill the guy that's inside the door, the car, you get in the car, you go around, you pick up a prostitute, you go in a corner of a city where there's no one, you have sex. As soon as she goes outside the car, you can kill her. It's an option, nothing more. It's almost like a hidden feature in it. No one tells it. Not even Rockstar told about it. Like, I heard about it on a website, which, I don't know, someone found out or something. It's not something in the game that, like, there's no tutorial as, hey, you can pick up prostitutes and have sex and everything. No. Like, at best, what happened, I think it's in GTA San Andreas, when you pick up a prostitute for the first time, you actually learn that you can get more health or stamina. I believe. It's been a long time for GTA San Andreas. But the difference in GTA 5 and why Nicole got pissed off about this is that it looks like the visual representation is, like, they took it further. Like, Rockstar took it further in GTA 5. You can see it from a first player perspective. Yeah, I got my cup of coffee here because I'm really thirsty. And because of that, it got too far. I don't know. When I see shows like Game of Thrones, I think this is going too far. That's me. But from a story perspective, it makes a lot of sense. I don't care. I don't get over it. I don't give a fucking crap about it. If a kid would, like, look at the show or play the game, or look Game of Thrones or Dexter or something, I'd be pretty concerned. Like, yeah, first of all, I would have to know the person, like the kid, and I would have to choose because, hey, you know what? I'm an adult. I'm a parent. I'm supposed to know. Like, I'm supposed to educate them. That's my fucking job. That's what I have to do. Nothing else. That's what it is. I see a kid that plays GTA 5. I would personally refuse it if he's way too young. It depends on his behavior. I have to know him. I have to know if he knows the difference. Like if he knows violence, if he knows sex. What's the difference? Like, this is a video game of all things. It's virtual. There's no study in the world that can link sex, violence from a virtual world, from a game, to the real life. There's no study on that. Nothing. No one can prove this. There's no link between them. If there is, please show me. Because there's none. None of it can be linked. All the actual real events that happen in the real world, like the like school shootings and all those people, and the one from the cinema in the U.S., which I really can't remember exactly where or what. I think it was last year. A guy came in a cinema and killed everyone. Those people, if not most of them, like if not all, but most of them, they all had mental problems. Or they had really big psychological problems. They needed help. All the signs were there. Everyone ignored it. Or they deemed that it wasn't really important. Just not enough. And furthermore, the game is rated R18. If you're not an adult, you cannot buy the game. If you do, it's illegal, I guess. No, in any case. There's a reading system. It exists for that. Like, this is there are mature themes, like in the game. There's a mission which I can't really remember, but there's a torture scene. I'd rather be concerned about this than the violence against women. Hell, you can pick up a car and kill everyone. You can kill a cop, which is, you should not do. No one should do this. No one should kill anyone just by picking up a car and killing everyone on the streets. No one should do this, but you can do that in the game. Seems like she's not concerned about this. Does this mean she accepts it? I don't think so, but that's the message she gives. Indirectly. She accepts torture against people. She accepts violence against men. She accepts violence against anyone. Not against women, just anyone, except women. That's the message she gives indirectly. That's the thing. Because violence against women in video game has been present since, hell, a very long time ago. Fuck, I could go really, well, not probably, but I could, like, exaggerate in and be extreme here. Metroid, the main protagonist is a female. If you're not careful, you're gonna die. Yes, it's against, well, it's aliens against a woman, but you'll learn that at the end of the game. Still, it's a Nintendo game like, wow, 25 years ago or something, really long time ago. The main protagonist is a woman, she gets hurt, she gets beaten up. Hell, you play Street Fighter games, there's women in there. Do they bitch about that? No, like, there's a lot of sex and violence in it. Like, man, there's another game which I can't really remember the name. Soul... Oh, I can't remember the name, but there's another fighting game which pictures women with, I don't know, it seems like sex or some visual attributes they're emphasized. You can see almost everything on the body. I don't get it. A lot of RPG games have, like, they depict women as, like, this is their armor, only a thong and a bra, that's it. And they have the same protection as, like, a guy who has this really big, bulky armor, 200-pound armor. I don't get it. Of course, there's no sex in it, but it's just the visual representation of women and men. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. It's a game. You're not supposed to take this seriously. Wow, you shouldn't take this really seriously. And I don't know, man. And lastly, for Target, which is, I'm really surprised, they took it off the shelves really easily. Target is one of the biggest, if not the biggest store in most countries, like US and Australia. This is big. It's not like your local game store that has no franchise, which, like, there's a really big group. There's no lobbies here. There's nothing. It's just a little group of sex workers that made a petition online, and Target executed that petition. What the fuck? What the hell happened here? Did I miss an episode here? If I was, like, there's a guy called Jim Cooper from Target, and looks like he was concerned about the game and, well, about the public's concern here, and they didn't know about the game. What? Where the fuck were you guys? Man, there's video games all over the country here that they're really violent. Some are really sexual, and hey, it happens. It's just a fucking video game. But I can tell it is true that when you offer this like a Christmas gift, like a family Christmas gift, this is taking it too far. But it's Target's own way of saying, hey, we have to make money here. We have to make a profit. That's what it is. But then again, you have a choice. You go in a video store, you see the game, you have a choice of buying it, or get the fuck out of there and buy, I don't know, a spoon? Who knows? It's really useful. You have a choice. Violence against women is not a choice. You are forced. You're a sex worker, you get abused. That goes with it. I'm sorry, but it does. You are a sex worker, you will eventually get fucking raped. It did happen here in Canada. There's a story, I think it was like 10 or 15 years ago. There's a prostitute that filed a complaint against a certain person, and the complaint was, well, not a complaint, but a charge. Like, she charged, not like this guy was charged of rape. You know, it goes together. But, and that's the thing, you have a choice when you go in a store. You're not forced to buy the product. And furthermore, there's a rating system in place. There's a big organization that takes care of those things. R18, well, the one in Australia, there's like a general, there's R18, there's others, which I don't know by heart, but there's a rating system that involves that if you're 16, if you're 18, and there's other kinds of ratings as well. It's there for a fucking reason. Use it. That's my opinion on it, and frankly, it doesn't make any sense. And for Nicole, I don't know. Fuck you. That's what I have to say. I really despise that person and the people that got into that petition because nothing makes sense from this. Like, they attack GTA and they attack Rockstar. This is the company that got attacked from any side. Like, even the government attacked Rockstar because of the violence and sex. But don't you dare talk about TV shows or movies or, I don't know, theaters or seminars that involves rape. Yeah, it does exist. There are some seminars that involves rape, like they teach you on how to rape and how to pick up women, like I said, Julien Blanc, and wow, this is just beyond me. Why GTA of all things? I just wonder why. Why this? This doesn't make sense to me. It's only for, like I said before, I think I repeated like 10 times, it's only for a personal gain. This is not supported at all. This is not good. This is going to be a domino effect. It starts there, and the censorship will go all across the board. Everywhere. It's going to get out of, it could get out of control. I hope Target goes back to say, hey, we're going to sell this game. If you got a problem, fine, just take it with the government. That's it. I don't think it's going to happen, but I wish that could happen. Like, even the Australian government had a problem with Saints Row 4 of all things, and they blame it on, they blame it on everything in that game. They blame it on drugs, on violence, on, oh man, they went all over the place with that game, and that was like a complete problem and failure, but in any case, my name is Fluffy the Destroyer, and thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, comment, rate, and subscribe. See you later.